Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for this week's auction items preview. We have a lot of really awesome things, and some of them make great additions to your Christmas decorations or maybe even a Christmas gift. So let's jump in and take a look. First, we have this awesome little figure. It's an elf just in time for Christmas, and all the way around this figure, it's loaded with Christmas items, tiny presents, or little nostalgia things. This has a year on it of 1984, so he's a vintage guy as well. Look at this great Christmas deer. It would look awesome on the table, but it's got an added bonus. It is a covered dish. So you can lift the little pine cone lid and have something that you're serving out of here. It even has a little niche so that your serving spoon stays in there. Isn't that cool? We have a full-size violin in blue. Oh my goodness, look at that. It is in great shape. Let's take it out of the case. This is highly lacquered blue. Isn't that neat? Look at that violin. Now on the back side, see how they've eliminated the finish right here where your hand is going to rest. Look at that. So if you've got someone who is looking for a new violin, here we are. What a great Christmas gift. Next up, we have a Citizen's watch. Oh yeah. This still has a tag on it. The tag says $235, but I'm sure this watch is going to need a battery, but look how cool that is. And the package is already green. You just need a red ribbon. All right, we're gonna go down memory lane. Remember those pound puppies? Well, these guys are just about Beanie Baby size. You've got a black one, a gray one, and a white one. Pound puppies. All right, size 7.5. Oh, well, they are new. It is Propay. It looks like Prophet, but I'm sure with the accent mark on the T, you're not supposed to say it. So is it Propay? I don't know, but brand new, size 7.5 shoes. Let's make sure they didn't put something bigger in here. Do you say you're 7.5? Yes. So really cool little shoe. And what better way to show off little things around the house decorating for Christmas than to have Longaberger baskets. We have a very small one that has its liner in it, and this one's from 2014. And this one has a little handle in it, no liner in this one, and it is from 2003. So spruce it up with a little greenery, and your Longaberger basket can really shine for Christmas. And here's that great little office scanner so that all of your paperwork, all those receipts and those bitty things that end up all over the place, stapled or paper clipped to paper, you can have a neat desk this way because this scans all those receipts, and then that way you can organize your files in the computer and not necessarily have to save scraps of paper. So this is a real cool thing, neat desk. Take a look at this Michael Kors tote. Isn't that cool? It's a patent leather where the logo has been debossed into the patent leather. It's really neat. One big open tote. One side has zippered and slotted compartments, and the other side is just open compartments where you can put your glasses and ink pen and all those things and keep yourself organized in this awesome Michael Kors bag. Okay, we're going way back, mid-century modern. You know those lovely printed glasses from back then? We've got 8 of them, and they're paired up. Take a look at that. Isn't that cool? We've got this in yellow with a yellow flower. We have an amber glass that has a butterfly in it. Isn't that great? I bet the post pictures look way better than this. And then we've got a metallic silver coat of arms kind of emblem in this one, and it's done like silver chrome in that pattern. And then last but not least, this one has you know, that wrought iron railing like what's in New Orleans, you know, and that's what's printed on this glass. Isn't that cool? So if you're a fan of mid-century modern, check out the auction for this week. What is going on up there? Anyway, we have a Cabbage Patch pony, a Cabbage Patch horsey, and I love it that the hair is braided yarn, and so you don't have to worry about detangling this. But anyway, really good shape. I love. It's even got horseshoes. So very cute Cabbage Patch pony. Take a look at this awesome pair of Kate Spade boots. They are new. There's not a mark on these. The sticker on the inside is from Ross for $79. It's size 7.5. The suede on it it's perfect. They've not been worn. It is a lovely little boot. It has a drawstring top to it, and it's size, I said 7.5, right? There we go. So if you've got one of those little feet, not me, I got big old. But aren't these adorable? They are so cool. Okay, just not quite sure what to do when these came in. You know, before Barbie, there were paper dolls, right? And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 paper doll books. Some of them have been not necessarily cut out, but some of the perforated stuff's been pulled on this. But my gosh, you've got 10 books of it. And very, very unique. We've got one that's Marilyn Monroe, and this one's God Ease. Okay. So we've got one that is from 1840 to 1854. Especially if you're into fashion or you've got a little girl that's into fashion, this is a great way of demonstrating the decades in fashion in a paper doll. And this one, Judy Garland, Greta Garbo, Carol Lombard. The stars are listed in here that have dolls, right? From the 20s. Okay, here's one from the 20s. And Pride and Prejudice, and Victorian, and Chanel, and First Ladies, antique paper dolls, Queen Elizabeth, and Great Women paper dolls. 10 of them. Okay, do you have a Cardinal fan in the house? Here we have U of L Santa, and it says Santa's Secret, probably asking them about some playoff win, right? And then a set of coasters. I love this. So here we have the Cardinal with his gnome hat on, which is appropriate for a cardinal, right? And then take a look at those boots. Isn't that great? Can you see it? There we go. Look at that. This is so cute. And then we've got a gnome for U of L, but get a load of his shoes. Elf tennis shoes, right? Anyway, how fun is that? So take a look at the post for U of L fans. I don't know what this is. I don't know. We have to unbox. Let's do this quickly. This is phenomenal. It is a wolf, but it's all done in this crystal. Uh, it looks so liquid. It has a frosted ruff around his neck and a frosted tail. But, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. A howling wolf. Now, if you had a collie, you could say it's the howling collie, but isn't that neat? Now I got to put it back together. Everyone loves Christmas Story, and we've got 3 packaged character sets. Gosh. Okay, so we have, I can't remember the little boy's name. Not Ralphie, but the younger one. At any rate, so here he is with his tongue stuck to the pole. And there's the pole. And then we have Ralphie himself with his beloved BB gun. And then we've got Mom and what is the younger one's name? I can't remember. Anyway, where he's so dressed up in so many warm clothes he can't move. There we go. So we've got this one as well. Anyway, if you're a fan of the Christmas Story, this is pretty cool. Okay, those of you who are Funko Pop fans, here we are. This is Deathstroke. No, Deathstroke. He's interesting. He's half blue and half orange. I don't know this character, but Deathstroke. And then the other one we have is from Fraggle Rock. And it is the dog Sprocket. Isn't that great? I'd love to wait out these guys banging on the roof, but I don't think it's going to happen. So you'll just have to put up with it with me. Dooney and Burke Black and Tan Classic. Isn't that awesome? This one, the front flap, shows a little sign of where the leather itself has darkened, right where it gets handled. The inside is one great compartment where you can put things along the side where it's zippered and slotted so that you can organize all your stuff. Anyway, here's the best thing about this auction. You can come into the Floyd Knob store and take a look at this bag. It will be on display all week long. And so you can best judge authenticity and know then what your bid should be for this bag. We have a great little UK bag. That appears to be new. No, it has some wear on the bottom. It's not that new. Come into the Floyd Knob store. Take a look at this one and all the rest of the bags while you're at it. You might even want to try on those little Kate Spade boots. Those are cool. We have a set of Fisher-Price vintage toys. Oh my goodness, these go way, way back. We'll start at this end of the ironing board. We have this playground. I love the little bouncy horse. Right. And then airport. We have a little handle that makes the radar turn. And on the back side then, there is a gas station nozzle in case that airplane needs to be gassed up. Then we have 2 little storefronts. One of them is a barber, and so there's comb and scissors on this one, and this one looks like drive-in. You see the movie on the back, and here's where you go in and pay for your. And then we have a couple of large buildings. This one's the schoolhouse, and you can hear the bell. It has an old-time clock on it, not digital. And the roof line lifts. Let's see if I can do this right. There we go. And so the schoolhouse opens up. There are 4 little people characters, a dog character, a number of school desk chairs, a slide, all that sort of thing inside the schoolhouse. And then we have a house for the neighborhood. Here we go. Looky there. So all of your characters are going to play through all elements. Inside the house, right in here, the sticker that's making up the floor has gotten water on it and is crackled and wrinkled. I'm sure it's in the post, but here we go. Vintage, Fisher-Price. We have a Little People castle. Not only do we have the castle, but we got some Little People princesses to go with it. And I might get one of them wrong. I think this is, it's not Cinderella. Sleeping Beauty. And I don't think this is the princess. Anyway, we've got a little girl in lavender, and Snow White, and Cinderella, and a bed. The castle has a few really cool features. It has a royal elevator that you can push up and down, and then right here there's a dance floor, and when you turn this knob, the characters spin around as they travel around on the floor. Isn't that cool? Take a look at this Vera Bradley tote. Oh my goodness, isn't this cool? And it's still new with tags. Inside then is a makeup organizer. And this thing unfolds so that you can carry all of your items, lotions and bottles and things, all in this organizer. Isn't that great? Very wild, Vera Bradley. Get a load of this awesome vest, and it's Harley Davidson. So whether you save this for summer and wear it on its own, or you pair it with a knit shirt and wear it now, this is really Harley Davidson cool, and it's size large. What is going on up there? Hopefully I will see your name on the winners list.